Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on an Emirates 777. I'm just talking watches and drinking coffee. Talking watches and drinking coffee. In business class on Emirates. Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. That's right, it's on the Paul Pluta channel. And today I'm doing paid review 9SE1. 9SE1. And just out of interest there, I had the number written down, but I spilt a little bit of water on it and it lost the number. I was just looking at the floor there where I had that written down on my other sheet. So yeah, this is for Kyle. Before we do this, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Polar Explorer 2. Now let's have a read here. Dear Archie, I need your advice. I'm interested in purchasing a 116622 Rolex Yachtmaster rhodium dial with blue hands and font. I'd go pre-owned to save about $2,000. I think I could get it for around $9,500. But I am hesitant because it's a dog of the Rolex sports line. The Yachtmasters are the flashy, non-enthusiast choice, which are less in demand and not very appealing. However, they do have a beautiful case and a very cool platinum bezel and a large crown. The platinum bezel is big and really brings the watch to another level. Compare a 116622 to a sub or GMT and it is so different in so many ways. It gets attention, but is it good attention? Is this a watch? Is this watch a total shitter, or is it unloved, underappreciated underdog? My biggest worry is that this will be gaudy, flashy piece and I'll end up selling it because it's too much bling on the wrist. My watch history: PAM 24, BLNER, so PAM 24 is a submersible. I had a PAM 24. He's had a Batman GMT. He's had a Big Pilot IWC 9005, Rolex 1601, that's a Datejust. Still have, but going to sell very soon. Yes, I had a BLNR, not LNER, that's the English train company, but never found myself wearing it. My current collection: Omega Panda Speedmaster, Omega 120 with strap, Omega 176 Jedi dial, IWC 3227, that's the same Ingenieur I had. He's got it with the Ingenieur Salmon dial. Wow, very, very cool. Okie dokie, so this is for Kyle. So Kyle, thank you so much for getting the pontiff to review your decision there. Now I gotta tell you, I actually sent Kyle an email and I said to him, Kyle, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. There is nothing at all wrong with the Yachtmaster. The Yachtmaster, it came out in the 90s and it was very hot when it came out. It was very hot. It basically, the Yachtmaster, you got to consider, is like the Submariner is the diver. The Yachtmaster is the wealthy yacht club member. You know, think 3 Series convertible BMW. Think deck shoes, think preppies. And the Yachtmaster itself, I've got to tell you, I have had a love-hate relationship with it. I'm not a fan of the Yachtmaster 2, but the Yachtmaster 1 with the platinum bezel, absolutely gorgeous. My favorite is the blue dial, I must admit. The rhodium dial, it's okay, but I really do love the blue dial. I think it pops. My friend Dave loves the blue dial, and I can see why. I can really see why. It is a cool piece. I got to tell you, the whole Rolex market has changed. Rolex Steel Sports is no longer woof woof doggy. No, indeed it's not. They have improved. The market for this piece here is completely changed. I'd have no problem getting a Yachtmaster. It may not be as easy to sell as a Submariner. However, I tell you what, you'd easily sell it, no problems at all. You'll easily sell this watch here without any difficulty. It's a Rolex Sports. I think they're a great watch. So to answer your questions there, it gets attention, but in a good way. Yeah, I think it's a great watch. I actually really do like the Yachtmaster 1 series. I think it's a great. I say Yachtmaster 1 to differentiate from the Yachtmaster 2, which is a little bit not my cup of tea. Is this watch a total shitter? No. It's a great watch. When you say it's unloved, unappreciated, underdog, I think that is changing. I think that is completely not the case anymore. I don't think it'll be gaudy. I think it's a great watch. Now you can't. I think it would fit beautifully. I honestly, I don't have a problem with it at all. I don't think what you're saying there, that was before. That's before. The market has completely changed, and I think the Yachtmaster 1 is actually quite a respected model. I love that touch of class with the platinum. The platinum bezel, can't go wrong with that. A good friend of mine has the Yachtmaster solid gold, and it's got the solid gold bezel. Amazing piece. It really, I think it's a little bit more sophisticated than the subby. The subby is the skipper on the boat, and the Yachtmaster is the yacht owner. That's what I think the differentiation is there. I don't have a problem with the Yachtmaster at all. I would say that's a perfect Rolex to have. Perfect Rolex. I must tell you, I rather like the two-tone Yachtmaster. Yes. And they also do a delightful very delightful ladies Yachtmaster, which I think is great. It's great. The Yachtmaster range there. Look, it's like anything. It came out, it was very hot. And it kind of softened a bit. Yes, it did go soft, but I think that softness is gone now. The watch is beautiful. It's a diver. It's got so much going for it. The problem is that the Submariner is so popular. That is the issue. But I don't think it's the underdog. I mean, I'm a bit of the same. I love these underdogs. I went for the Explorer 2. Guess what? The Explorer 2 is no longer the dog. You know, it's kind of, I love discreet Rolex. I really do. So I don't have a problem with that. And I think, look, you've got a Panda Seamaster. You've got a Omega 120, Omega 176 Jedi. I love that IWC. See, you're someone who's goes a little bit oddball. So I think the Yachtmaster is the thinking man's Rolex Sports. It really is. It really is. And I think it suits your collection to a T. So, honestly, I'd have absolutely no problem at all. Pull the trigger. Stop fucking around. Buy it. Be done. Be happy. And love Rolex. There you go. Love Rolex. That's I can't see any problems with that at all. I can't see any problems with the Yachtmeisters at all. Just superb watches. So I think sometimes, you know, you think something's not popular, but you've got to refresh your views. And let's not forget, back in the early 70s, the Daytona was the dog. Nobody wanted the 4-digit plastic Daytona, you know. In fact, that's Paul Newman's wife gave him one. It's partly because she was a bit of a stingy bitch who went there and said, I want to buy a Rolex, and they just wheeled out the fucking dog of dogs. Not only was it the dog, it was the Paul Newman dial dog. Well, it wasn't called the Paul Newman then, it was the exotic dial. And he just said, oh yeah, I'll take it. He was just such a cool guy, he didn't give a fuck. And he's turned the watch into one of the hottest watches of all time. So when you say something's a dog, just remember that context changes. And Paul Newman's the fucking coolest watch on planet Earth. So the Yachtmaster, I think the days of it being the underdog are gone, very much so. And I can't think of a nicer watch to have to visit the yacht club with. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you fuckaroonies think of that. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. Put some nasty comments. Don't forget, guys, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. I need your support. I need your help. So please get me to do a paid review. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Thank you, fuckaroonies.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex, for all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David S.W. David S.W., the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David S.W. He even does things like F.P. Jean. David S.W., David S.W., David S.W. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David S.W., David S.W., David S.W. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David S.W. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.